beautiful game. When it comes to competitions, pro karting is a great sport to compete in, especially with the dreamy prizes that you'd be able to win. Once racing, one must wear their full racing gear. This includes the helmet, the racing bodysuit or comfortable clothing, and of course, good shoes. This sport is great for the youth. It teaches them to become more confident and in charge of what they would like to pursue, in addition to good discipline once following the rules and regulations.
We are here today in Pro Kart Kuwait. We have a race and we have a lot of competitors today, and they're very excited. They really want to win. They came here to have some fun and win, hopefully, and I hope everybody has a chance to win and have a good time here. It's a very good place to train here in Pro Kart Kuwait. It's a good place to be a good driver and become a better, hopefully get to the stage of Formula 1.
Hi, we're at Pro Kart Kuwait. We're having fun. I have been 3 months racing here. It's fun. It's a nice place to enjoy with friends.
The place is very nice here. I'm having fun now.
If you haven't tried pro karting yourself, it's definitely time to do so.
You are still with us right here on KTV2, and it's to the point, and we're still talking about pioneers in the state of Kuwait. Earlier, we spoke to a very important person. He was telling us all the stories and adventures regarding traveling all over the world by motorcycle. And now we are going to a little bit in a different direction, but it's still in sports, and it's in fencing. Everybody knows fencing except me. So that's why she's here, and she's going to talk to us about it. And she is one of the pioneers in the state of Kuwait. Not only that, also in the GCC area. And most of the world knows her through her activities, not only in sports, but also in different sectors. And she is an entrepreneur. Big title, and you deserve it. Thank you so much for being with us. BALSALSAM AYOUB, always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
I had the opportunity to speak to you, but not in English, in Arabic. Channel 1, correct?
Yes.
You and your
sister. Yeah, of course.
Good evening, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me to this great program, and it's a great honor, of course, to be on the same show with the amazing bikers, someone.
The bikers.
Yeah, the bikers. It was really a very very beautiful story he had said.
You were listening, weren't you?
Yeah, I was listening to his interview, and it was really amazing, and it's really a great pleasure today to be with you.
As a pioneer, everybody knows that the pioneer, they invent something and they leave it, and somebody else will continue the whole trip. But to you, it's not the same case. You kept on working on things that you love.
Yes.
Sports, business, activities, and also to empowering the woman
and the girls.
And the girls.
Yes.
Just like they need more power. They're already powerful. What's going on here?
No, they are not.
They're not?
In sport, no. In sport, we're having...
in life?
In life, yeah, of course. If you...
A woman is stronger than a man. Everybody knows that.
She tried.
No.
She tried.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about sports.
Yes.
Do you think that there is some kind of lack of information regarding the ability of a woman to perform as strong, as good as a man?
I think it's not, I cannot define it in that way, but actually the problem is we have a very talented, amazing...
when you say we, you're talking about girls, Kuwaiti girls?
In Kuwait. We have amazing...
Not in general.
Well, I didn't see all the girls around the world, but I believe that each person who born in this life, he have a talent. And definitely the physical activities is one of the most powerful tools to empower kids and human in general, because we're always in a physical movement. But the thing is, if we didn't let this physical activities a part of the kids' lifestyle, especially the girls, the problem is we give the empowerment to the boy to go to the club, to train, afternoon club, after the school. But we don't do the same with the girl. The girl can go to join her mom to the supermarket.
In your perspective, why?
Because
why it's forbidden for a girl to leave the house and to participate in sport that she loves?
I think the family.
Is it because of the traditions?
Maybe that's one of the reasons, that the traditions. But if you go back to the 50s and the 60s, my mom had been always involved in the afternoon activities in school, in sport especially. And she was with the Scout girls, and she was always doing this. But now the culture is different, and we can go to the role model now. The role model, it had been missed in our society, and the only thing that the society is focusing on now is the image.
The image.
The Instagram, the social media star, and the concept of being an entrepreneur or a talented person in a certain field. It's not really a big interest for the kids now. No. If you tell for the girl, you want to be.
But you're trying to do something about this to change it.
Of course, yeah.
Okay,
of course.
Let's talk a little bit about cooperation and United States Embassy in the state of Kuwait.
Yeah.
This is something big. See, most of us here in Kuwait, like they are kind of busy with their own lives, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're very active in different sectors, just like we mentioned in the first thing at the interview. And you have some kind of abbreviation, United States DP. What is that?
UNDP, in Kuwait. Kuwait office, and it's about a project which I had been created with my friend Shema, called Be Strong. Be Strong. Yes, Be Strong was launched.
And the concentration on a female, not a man. No, not the man. Only female.
Only female.
Yeah.
You will like what I will mention for you now.
Everybody loves females, okay? And but we'd like to have some mercy.
Yes.
Do we have mercy as men? No.
We will focus on this topic in the next campaign.
Everything is all about women. Women, empowering women. We need to have the same thing as women.
Women have no douanier.
Who's defending the men?
Themselves.
It's not enough. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the United States Embassy.
Be Strong was launched on 2015, December, on the same time with the United Nations campaign for ending violence against women. We launched it in BALSALSAM College, and then we had invited the #1 trainer in England, in Europe also. Her name is KUWAIT. She is a self-defense trainer. She had trained in Kuwait 382 women from 30 nationalities. 30. And we had trained also the blind women. And it was really amazing to see all those women gather on period 2 weeks to learn how to be powerful, how to defend themselves, because violence.
Like you lack power. You have all the power in the world.
No, but you know, we have a huge, to be serious, we have a huge rate of violence, domestic violence. And it doesn't matter if you're in Kuwait or in India or in it's all over the world.
That's why we have a small report about hope and pain. It's all about the stuff that you're talking about.
No, it's about
something else.
No, it's about the movie that I had made, and I'm also a movie director now.
Well, you have it all. Okay, let's take a look at this one here, and we'll be right back with Balsam.
Thank you.
From fencing champion to gender equality activist, Kuwait's Balsam AYOUB. Balsam was raised in a household of sport enthusiasts because both of her parents were athletes. Her father was a national football player and swimmer, and her mother played gymnastics and basketball. Balsam was encouraged at the young age of 6 or 7 to be active. She gravitated towards individual games, such as riding and surfing, developing important character traits in the process, a love of independence, discipline, determination, and analytical thinking. She joined Nadi al-Fatat in 1995 at the age of 16 and left it in 2004 to become a professional fencer. There are now 2 more athletic clubs for women, Al-Ayoub Sports Club and Salwa Sabah Sports Club. After leaving the government-sponsored club and signing with the private sector for endorsements, Balsam spent 5 years participating in an average of 10 to 12 competitions annually across Europe, Asia, and the MENA region. In 2015, 20 years after her introduction to fencing, Balsam established the Sports and Society Community in Kuwait Sports Club, where she trains today.
Still with us here, right here, Balsam Al-Ayoub, and she's not only activist towards the women, she has some kind of art, and she loves to make movies. And all of these movies here, I believe that you were concentrating on women also, correct?
No, actually this is...
You were the director of the movie.
I was the director of the
and
movie,
Hope?
Between Hope and Pain.
Between Hope and Pain.
Yeah, I worked on this movie on April 2016. I was blessed to cooperate and to learn from a great director and filmmaker who is Faisal Al-Dwaysan, and also with Zuhair, I forget his name.
His last name.
Okay.
That's all right. Yeah. He knows himself.
Yeah, and we had really worked hard to do this movie. We gathered the 9 Kuwaiti athletes who've been qualified to the Olympics for Rio de Janeiro, and at that time, on April and May and June, no one was talking about them.
No.
All the media was ignoring them because of the suspension that we're having.
So you helped shedding the light on these athletes.
I believe in them. And I follow them, and you know it's so hard to track the champions before the Olympics in a few months because they're always in a busy schedule.
I know.
I was blessed to gather them all.
We will talk about this, but let's take a glimpse and come back.
Okay.
سبحت سباق المية فراشة 14 مرة.
أنا أشارك عشان أبى أروح الأولمبياد عشان الكويت.
بس شنو أملنا ما ندري. يعني هل احنا نشارك ما نشارك؟
ليش ما يقدر يشيل علم الكويت؟ ليش ما يكون مكتوب اسم الكويت على البدله؟
ما يدرون أنا شنو دعمت نفسي حتى أصل الأولمبياد.
سمعت الكويت على الأولمبياد إن ماكو ولا شيء.
الناس مو عارفة واللجنة الأولمبية والناس كل الدنيا مو عارفة شلون خالد تأهل.
فصراحة انمزج الفرح مع انه صدمة، انه هل راح نفرح؟ هل راح نمثل الكويت؟
بعدين متى راح تنحل مشكلتنا؟
سالفة الألم هذه موجودة.
Balsam Al-Ayoub, we had an opportunity to watch and listen to the greatest athletes and champions in the state of Kuwait, and unfortunately, like you mentioned, that some of us here did not know what exactly they went there, when and where and why, and did they collect any gold at all, or probably the silver or the bronze. But thanks to you, you gathered all the documents and all the footage, and you made it a documentary movie.
I'm the only one in the world.
Between Hope and Pain.
Yeah.
Why did you choose the title Hope and Pain?
Because, you know, athletes always have hope. Champions never.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain, of course.
That's one.
And pain, it's temporarily. We cannot live with pain our whole life. But champions always have those moments which they feel pain when they lose, when they be in a certain circumstances. And when you, and I want to say this, and this is something really pain me personally as a champion, no one in this world have the right to stop a champion of raising his own flag.
But it happened to us.
Exactly.
It happened to us for a reason, wasn't it?
I don't know if this reason is reasonable or not, but I don't care. My concern is those champions. Any arguments, any problems, any different opinions cannot affect those athletes and their career, because in the end they are the hope of their countries, and they are the one who are raising their flag around the world. And what they had been through and before the Olympics, it was really, really painful and shameful also. And I'm really proud of myself, because I'm the only one who document their story before they leave. And when they went there, they get 2 Olympic medals. So it was really wonderful. Amazing. Yeah, I was crying all the time. I couldn't believe it.
I can tell that. You had another project in the UN, and it's all about Champions Among Us.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, Champion Among Us was launched in 2015 on August. It was a challenge for me, a risk, because I hosted in Kuwait Sport Club, my home, my second home. And the thing is, when I launched it without with zero resources. But when I organized it because I want to do an experiment between the gender equality in sport, and how can I make it, I really reach the reality that boys and girls respect each other in sport without any discrimination. And what happens is the Japanese TV had came and documented and selected as one of the best projects around the world. And
your project?
Champions Among Us. And even when they called me, I was surprised. I didn't know why they want to document it as a model. And then it had been like getting bigger and bigger. Now I have my own center in Kuwait Sport Club, my partner in Kuwait in BALSALSAM.
You accept only women and girls, that's it? No men?
Boys and boys.
Boys and girls.
Yeah, boys and girls. Wonderful. Because
Are we invited?
Of course. Are you a boy? Are you a little boy?
I'm an old man. I'm an old man.
Okay.
BALSAM AYOUB, a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so
much. Also an honor to have you here in the state of Kuwait and the GCC and all over the world, because you are after a very noble, honestly, aim and a goal. And I hope that you will reach it and everybody will see it your own way.
Thank you so much. I would love really to thank all the family of this amazing program. And I would like to, I have a small request that you, as a part of the media in this program, please focus on role models which really inspires the coming generation. Let's move the effect of, or let's just ignore the effect of the social media and people who's behind the electronic devices, which they don't have any interaction, and they don't really teach the kids any reality. We want them to be fighters, role models, leaders, but those examples in the social media, I don't think they will create a successful generation.
I hope you're right. Well, BALSAM AYOUB, a professional fencer, a sport activist, and also she is one of the first ladies in the state of Kuwait to be recognized through all over the GCC and the world. Thank you so much for
Thank you. Wish you a great night, and thanks for the audience.
This is the end of our special program, To The Point. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching KTV2. Until I see you next time, I'm Ahmed Al-Wasmi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
بالإضاءة بكل التفاصيل بكل جزئية بالطوفة شنو يخص